Okay, so good afternoon everyone. It's nice to be here again and another internal function. Internal because everybody that's here is either an intern or a partner or a subcontractor, all part of one big happy family house. So as is always the case on such functions, it's my pleasure to not only share with all of you the blessings that we have, but also to show some appreciation for hard work of some of our people, all of our people. Everybody tries, do their best, and it's time to give out some certificates. So I'd like to do that, and the first person that I'll call forward is going to be you, Esther. Please come forward, and as always, I'm also going to tell a little story while we're at it. So Esther joined us end of January then, and she's been with us then therefore for a couple of months, and in that time she managed to not only convince her sisters to give her a certificate, she also qualified as a clubhouse tender, thereafter as a clubhouse manager, and also from the start got involved with our media efforts. So we also gave her a fourth certificate of competence for what she's done here for us. And I think it's a remarkable achievement because I think you're only the second volunteer ever to get 4 certificates. Definitely the first one to get 4 at one stage. Mm-hmm. So it is my pleasure then to give these to you. Thank you for all the hard work you've done. And this one is for a master trimmer 3-week training course. This one is for a clubhouse tender. This one is for a clubhouse manager. For this you have to run the club for 8 weeks. You need to understand the accounting system that we use, opening and closing, so many things. It's quite a remarkable achievement. And then this one is the first time ever we award this certificate as a social media influencer. Esther came to us already as an activist, already with a following on social media. And I think she's helped us greatly in that regard. Yeah, thank you so much for that. If I can ask you something, can I? What was your experience like so far?
It's been awesome. It's been nice. I've learned a lot. It's been awesome.
Good. So Esther is, she's a volunteer, and her time is coming to an end here with us. So I'm calling out on all people out there. If you're somehow involved in a club, or want to start a club, this is the person you should get hold of, and because she's got all the skills and all the social media activities that come with it. So please call her if you can use her. We'd love to keep everyone that comes here, but it's just not possible, and we can't hold back people if we don't have a space for them. Hopefully things change and we can keep you before someone steals you. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
The next 2 guys I want to call forward is you and your friend who has not arrived yet. No. Okay, Sia, so we're going to just go forward with you. Please come forward.
Esther.
Will you be accepting this on behalf of Kosi too?
No problem.
Thank you so much. So Sia and Kosi, they came out of nowhere, arrived here on bicycles, and said to us they have experience in vegetarian food making, coffee baristas, front house services, and a lot of other things, all to do with the food industry. But since they were working in Cape Town and COVID hit, they lost their jobs and they're now looking for something else. And they are inspired to get involved in the cannabis industry to the point where they actually want to start their own club. Their own cannabis club. They're looking towards having the first black cannabis club, especially in our area, and that's a good aspiration. And from the club side, we said, okay, what we can do is we can see if we can assist you and train you as clubhouse tenders. then as clubhouse managers. If that works well, we're even willing to hand over our clubhouse so that you can manage it on a subcontract base. And today it's my pleasure to say that it's been working so far.
Thank you very much.
Excellent. And this is the first certificate that we can award, both you and Kosi.
Right.
And this is as a clubhouse tender, which means you can run the club by yourself already, as you've done successfully a couple of days already.
Alright.
Thank you very much. We're looking towards seeing a lot more of you and seeing you in front here a lot more.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome. Thank you.
Yeah.
Yonela, I have to call you forward, please. Yes. Thank you. So I don't know if you guys know that recently there was a vote for a new chairperson for the Sisters Co-op, and Yonela was awarded that. She was chosen almost unanimously, one vote not, so at least a 2/3 majority. And this is just for us to certify that. Thank you for your great achievement. And we recognize you as the chairperson of the Scissor Sisters, a position that you will hold now for the next 2 years. And we always wish the best for you. Before you go anywhere, I want to talk a little bit more about the sisters. Recently, we've been having our local municipality really getting involved and wanting to help the sisters in many ways. To the point where they've now asked me for detailed costings and so forth. And it will be shared, these documents will be shared. Over and above that, we also had great news today, and we are seeing people tomorrow, which I haven't told you about. One of the big facilities in our area, they want to employ the Scissor Sisters. They're looking at between 3 and 5 on a personal, on an almost permanent scale. So there's something big happening in our industry as well, just around the corner. Over and above what the municipality's been talking and what other things we've been talking, the other plans we've been talking about. So blessings for you guys, and thank you once again for all your hard work. Without the sisters, we don't have beautiful bud. Thank you. Mr. Samkelo Brikwa, it's a long time I haven't had you here. Thank you. Thank you, Mooki. Please come in here. So Mooki, if I have to tell Mooki's story, it's going to take very long. But I'm going to give you the short version. Mooki's been with us for a long, long time. And he's received several certificates already. And this is another one. This time it's an award of excellence, not a general certificate, which we don't generally give out. Awards of excellence need something really special, and generally for 2 years or longer. And so I'd just like to say, this is an award of excellence there for Magic Mooki, is what we call him. And you can see this week again, just see the window there in the kitchen that we had lost. He had replaced that in 1.5 days with Philip's help, I have to say. Well done. And so this award of excellence is for having provided subcontracting maintenance management for the Donkey Paw Eco Estate for more than 5 years. And this, I think, is your 3rd or 4th, maybe. Derde ene. Wel, hulle maak nou al 'n groot deel van die meet toe. Dankie Mooki. And this time we have 2 new guys, and this is Philip and Bernie. Please come forward. Philip and Bernie. So I'm going to deal with these 2 guys quickly. They're not new to you guys. Philip and Bernie have been members from the start, I think from even before the shop was opened. If I can just give a short introduction about Philip. So Philip, I've known you a long time, and long before we even had members. I think you were one of the first members in the old days before anything was formalized. And Philip is also an organic cultivator, and he gained notoriety because of the green goblin strain that he grew somewhere in the mountains. And we're blessed to have him. And Philip, this is recognition that you are now a greenhouse club cultivator in terms of your partnership with Green Horizon. And we're looking forward to see a lot more greenhouse product from you. And it's the same with Bernie. I call it Bernie, but it is Bernie Florentin, yes. And Philip's company is Ethnogrow. You'll be seeing a lot more about Ethnogrow. And the same with Bernie, his company is Shiva Subcontractor. Now Bernie's background, for those who don't know, he's an international expert in organic cannabis cultivation, worked all over the world, and he's also an expert specifically in extraction and solventless extraction. So the traditional schools, the traditional methods, ice, water and so forth. And he's worked all over the world, predominantly in Magic California, as you call it, India. He comes from France, he worked in Europe, and we are very blessed to have him. And just as the case with Philip, this certificate is as a greenhouse club cultivator in terms of your partnership with Green Horizon.
Thank you very much
for the contract that you have agreed to. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
And we hope the next one is a word of excellence. Thank you. And I have one more to do, and it's my very great pleasure to call my wife forward. This is thank you. This has been outstanding long time. Let's see what it's for. For having provided bookkeeping training and administrative services to the satisfaction of the CannaClub and its partners, vendors, members since its inception. So it dates here June 2019 to June 2022, which is 3 years. But you have to understand the club was actually founded in 2015, so you can add another 4 years to that. It was formalized in 2019, and during all those times she's been doing our bookkeeping, and we have no complaints. Or if we do, we keep quiet, we don't say anything. Thank you very much for all your hard work.
Thank you very much.
And that's it for me today and for my story, so no more to go.
You mind if I say a couple of things?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, you're very welcome.
Oh. Awesome. Everybody, I'd just like to start off with saying it is my absolute pleasure working with all of you. It has been super amazing and super cool. Even you, Bertie. No, truly, I would like to take just all of us, just give ourselves just a round of applause because you guys are dream team. Dream team. And then I'm very privileged to, on behalf of the management committee, we've decided, Dad, that there's someone that hasn't gotten a certificate yet that definitely deserves one.
I saw it there.
Yeah, and that's you. So if you mind standing up for us.
I don't mind. Thank you very much.
Here we go. So, just a little short story about my pops. Yeah. You know, since we've started this whole thing, my dad has never taken a salary out of any of this, and he's always pushed his salary back into the grows and everything, and he's made it possible for each and every one of us to be a part of this thing. And without you, Pops, we would never have been able to get this far. So thank you so much for your participation.
Blessings,
Oh,
thank you.
exactly, that's it for me. Let's have some drinks and have some fun.
Lekker bruis nou, hè? Yes, man, ik heb ook het lekker zoals op YouTube is. Oh, ja. YouTube,
How many gardens?
check this Prime Master at work here. Whoa, bam, bam, bam! True, boom! Ninja! Ninja!